am so happy to see you again. We are here in Moonshot Storytime, and our book today is Interrupting Chicken. Now remember last time we looked at the book and we named some of the pages. So when we look at this front part of the book, what do you call that? Okay, whisper to your neighbor. Yes, I heard you. You said the cover. This is the cover of the book, and let's take a good look at the cover. We have a young chicken here, and this one looks like an older chicken here, and here we have a giant book. What do you think is going to happen in this book? All right, let's turn the page. Remember what we call this? Yep, we talked about this with our last book. Okay, whisper it into your hand. Now let it go. Did you say title page? You were right. Okay, let's take it one step further. Here it says Interrupting Chicken. Are you ready? Let's go into the book. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. And there he is, the little red chicken.
Okay, my little red chicken,
said Papa.
Are you all ready to go to sleep?
Yes, Papa, but you forgot something.
What's that? Asked Papa.
A bedtime story.
All right, said Papa. I'll read you one of your favorites. And of course, you're not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you?
Oh no, Papa, I'll be good.
So if he says you're not gonna interrupt the story tonight, what do you think happens when he usually reads a bedtime story? What do you think little chicken does? Interrupt? Let's see. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel were very hungry. Deep in the woods they found a house made of candy. Nibble, nibble, nibble. They began to eat the house until the old woman who lived there came out and said, "What lovely children! Why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch." So Hansel and Gretel didn't. The end. Uh-oh. What did the little red chicken do? Yep, interrupted. Chicken?
Yes, Papa.
You interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved.
I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch.
Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you fall asleep.
Let's try another story. I'll be good.
Do you think little chicken's gonna be good? Let's see. Little Red Riding Hood. "Take this basket of goodies to Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood's mother. "But don't stray from the path. The woods are full of danger." Little Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by she met a wolf who wished her good morning. She was about to answer him when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." So the little red chicken didn't. The end. Uh-oh. The red chicken did it again. Chicken.
Yes, Papa.
You did it again. You interrupted 2 stories, and you're not even sleepy.
I know, Papa, I'm sorry, but he was a mean old wolf.
Yes. Now get back into bed.
Okay, Papa, let's try one more little story, and I'll be good.
What do you think? Chicken Little. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn. The sky is falling, she thought. She was about to run off and warn Goosey Lucy, Ducky Lucky, Henny Penny, and everyone on the farm the sky was falling when
out jumped the little red chicken, and she said, "Don't panic, it's just an acorn." So Chicken Little didn't. The end.
Chicken,
Yes, Papa.
you did it again.
Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that little chicken get all upset over an acorn. Please read one more story, and I promise I'll fall asleep.
But Chicken, said Papa, we are all out of stories.
Oh no, Papa, I can't go to sleep without a story.
Then, said Papa, why don't you tell me a story?
Me? Tell a story? Said the little red chicken. Okay, Papa, here we go. Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake all...
Do you think Papa's going to interrupt this time?
Papa?
Who do you think fell asleep? Papa.
Good night, Papa.
Thank you for joining us for another edition of Moonshot Storytime. Till next time, go nuts with reading.